this is gonna be my concert recap video for the Hope Revolution tour. I saw Hawthorne Heights, and there was a couple other bands. So yeah, I'm just gonna do like 5 main points that I want to talk about. So the opening acts had 2 of them, because there were 4. I missed the first one. I caught the second one, but the last 2 opening acts had really cute bass players. I really hope no one finds this video who's from that band, because yeah, really cute bass players. One looked like Colton Haynes and the other had really nice eyes, and he was like right. I was like, there was no barricade, because it was legit one of those kind of shows. There's like no barricade. You were just right in front. You could like just step onto the stage. And he was the guy with the beautiful blue eyes. He was right in front of me, and the one that kind of looked like Colton Haynes, he kind of stood in front of me for a little bit. Yeah, cute bass players. And I was able to hear, okay, so one of my favorite songs from Hawthorne Heights is Blue Burns Orange. It's really awkward because, not awkward, but like, because in the 8th grade I repeated it so many times because I had a crush on this guy in the 8th grade, and he started dating this other girl. I was like the quietest person in middle school, and I'm not that quiet anymore, but like we were in the same classes and stuff like that, and he kind of talked to me because we liked the same music, but obviously, we didn't talk in that kind of way. But then I got really jealous. This is all 8th grade stuff, like it's all so dumb. And so when he started dating this other girl, this girl, I was so sad, and Blue Burns Orange is like my song because of that it was like my song to him, because it was like, you are the ghost of everything that I want to be. This is so, and it was like literally like my letter to him. But it's still a really good song despite the awkward roots it has in my life. It was really great to see it live. I went all in for it. I don't know if everyone knew the words to it, but I did. I most definitely did, because I love Burns Orange. Ohio is for Lovers went crazy. Like, it was their last song in the set, and since there was no barricades, the mosh pit went crazy. I've never seen a mosh pit that crazy before. Like, they were just falling, like, there was no space between the band and the crowd, and I felt so bad for the band because they would just fall on top of them, and it was like, so the mosh pit got crazy. They had to bring in security to stop people from going onto the stage. And also, like I said, there was no barricade. It was because it was one of those shows. There was no barricade. It was just like a slightly elevated stage, and that was it. And the mosh pit would get crazy sometimes, and like people would accidentally almost knock over JT's mic, who's the lead singer, and his faces would be so hilarious. Like, I was on the side, like I was way up front. I was like, the stage was right at my foot, but I was on the side. That was like happening in the middle. I was on the right side, or stage left, and I was out of all of that craziness. I was not in that craziness. So I was able to see JT's faces so clearly, because he would just make, like he would make the funniest faces whenever someone would, like when someone would like jump onto the stage, or like accidentally almost knock over his mic, because it happened a few times, and he would be like, his faces were so funny, and I'm just like, I'm so glad I'm not in the middle with the mosh pit, because I can observe his face so well, and it was so funny. And I was actually able to meet them, which is so weird, because like meeting people from bands is so weird, because you like listen to them, and I've listened to them for years, and it's like, you made the music that I listened to when I was 13, like, and now you're in front of me. So yeah, I was like one of the first people. I didn't get a picture with them because they were taking pictures at that time. I think they took pictures like right after the whole entire show. I was able to get my deluxe edition of the Silence in Black and White sign. I was trying to see if it was focusing. Yeah, by JT and Micah, who is one of their guitar players, and he does some backup vocals and screaming, and so yeah, it's so cool because I've had this for so many years, and then all of a sudden there's signatures on it, and like I'm crying. And I also took a Polaroid. So many people kept asking me to, not Polaroid, but it's an Instax, but I just say Polaroid because people are more familiar with it. Yeah. Oh, and while they were walking, because they met everyone at the merch booth, and Micah was walking towards the merch booth, and I put my hand out for a high five, and he did like one of those high fives, and I was like, ah. So yeah, that's my experience.